Hi, welcome to my channel. This time I teach you how to use Facebook with Cognito. Now, there's two ways to use Facebook with Cognito. The one is through the Facebook login UI and get its token and use Cognito identity pool and set as a login value here and set this login value as graphy.facebook.com and put the token here and then go to the go and then oh in oh not go to you and then invoke the get ID function and if you get the and then get the credential for identity and then get the credentials. This is the first way, and then the second way is through the Cognito UI. Now, I will tell you how to do it with the first one. Login with the Facebook UI. First, first we need to go create a Facebook app. I have already created one. Now I show you how to create a Facebook app. Well, whatever. Let's select the second one maybe. And type the email. And here, just test and create. I have already created one, but I just show you how to create a Facebook app from scratch. Okay, submit. Now, uh, what? And create product. No, just sign. Here, Facebook login. Set up. In the Cognito identity pool, I use the preview one I have already used in all of my tutorials. So I just use this one. Here, edit identity pool. And here, back to the Facebook. And let's select the whatever other. Okay. Many build a login flow. Here you can see you can use this URL. Just put in your app ID, redact the URL and state parameter. The state will return as a parameter in the URL once the login is success. Setting here. We need to enable this because we will use CEF in the IO and it's a embed browser. Value redirect URL. We will use the one in here. For the second method through the cognito, we need the we we will add this where here. We need this URL here. Okay, copy. I will add here at once. We go here, here. OAUTH2 IDP response. Just type it here. Enter. Force version. Okay. What? Why the second one is disappear? Oh, there. Oh, sorry. Holy banana. Here. OAUTH. Type one more again. IDP response. Nothing. Response. Okay. Say. Enter. What else did I type wrong? Okay. Let's just type here. IDP response. This one is used for the second method. So here I just I show you the method one, and then why? What did I do wrong? Game lift tutorial author IB. Huh? Oh, okay. Whatever. Just save it. Okay. Then we will need to copy this. Click to copy, and then here, authorate Facebook, and unlock it and press it here. I already have one. I won't change this. I just show you how to create uh create a new this one. Well, okay, let's use the new one. Whatever. Hmm? Close it. Okay, use the new one. 40508. Yeah, correct. Okay, now go back to the blueprint and just add a button here. And once you click the button, then add a web browser here. Just drag it in the root here, and set the entry to the what's the entry called? Whatever this, to the four corner, whatever. And then here you need to change the client ID to this one, and yeah, here, and the state will return as a parameter in the response URL. And then the redirect UI we have set in the here. Come on, here. It will return as the return the first here. This one is equal to this one. So oh, just close this one. So here, Okay. And once it detect the URL is equal, the prefix of an URL is equal to this one, and then get its access token. And this the URL always return the access token as the first parameter, and then the second one is data access expiry time. Then just get the substring and go to the enter game entry. But this method you do not go through the cognito user pool, so you can't get user, you can't call get user. Look here, this one won't success. So once you go into the game entry, it will stuck at this and return a file that the access token is empty. So it's normal. Just make sure this lambda is already called, um, and then it will be good. Then let's check. I have already set the client ID. Here the URL. HTTPS www Facebook version 8. This URL is from here. You can click the quick start, and here other. Click the menu build from build log flow and drag to here, and you can get the URL. Replace this one with your app ID, and this one redirect URL, and here just a random string or just a random UUID is okay. And then we are good to go. Okay, let's hit play. And test is all set. Hmm? Did I create it? Recording. Hello? What's wrong? Oh, damn. Wrong map. Come on. Okay. Here and click the Facebook. It will open this URL. If you have already, oh, well, if you have already logged in your web browser, or just you have already logged in, uh, well, just click the blue button. It's Chinese, I know, so just click the button, the blue button, and then it will go. You can get the access token, and here I have printed, and here is the URL and its access token. See, it's already print the latents of the uh, in the game entry. Here, you already print it here, so it's success. Then let me introduce the second method. The second method is go through the cognito URL, UI, cognito UI. Uh, then let's close it. Go through the cognito UI, then we have to go back to the pool. The cognito UI is the same. It's also the same. just add use the same browser, and the UI uh, the URL, you can get the URL from where you can get. Well, just search AWS Cognito Facebook on the Google, and you will get it. Well, come on, come on, come on, come on. Well, while it's loading, just let's set the following things. Here in the app integration in app current setting, enable identity provider, enable the Facebook, Google, and the second Google. Well, I should say tell you that because the Google signing doesn't support the embed browser, so actually it doesn't work. But maybe in the future the Google will support it. Well, maybe. And enable this thing. You see, author from add a HTTP localhost. Just set a random URL here, just because we won't use this as a URL. We just make sure it will return uh, the the access token will be returned after the URL. And then go to the attribute mapping. Okay, here comes the here user pro, and then where is it? Here, here. You can use OIDC. It's the same. Here, use this one and change the response type from code to token. If you familiar with the OpenID, then you will know this thing. There is a token. You can replace the code with a token, maybe code and token, and the client ID, and just place the that domain here and response types to token client ID to as your AP client ID, and here HTTP localhost, localhost, and okay, you need to edit the Facebook map. Here has Cognito already has uh, integrate the Facebook SDK, and all the thing you need to do is just set the map as the Facebook ID set to use Cognito user pro username, birthday, email, first name, given name, gender, so as well as the Google name, nickname, gender, birthday, phone number, then. Okay. Uh, Identity provider. Then you need to provide the okay. Here Facebook. Here app ID secret, and the last one is the scope. You can copy the scope here and pass here. Just copy it. App scope. Where is it? Here. App ID. App secret. Come on. Oh, where's the app secret? Oh, here. Damn. Alright, you need to uh in the attribute mapping here API's version. Uh, you need to make sure the oh damn here the version is as same as this one, but because it's already version 8.0, but actually the same. The version 6.0 and the version 8.0 is the same in the Facebook sign thing, Facebook login. And here is the app secret. Just type the password. Here is the secret. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Change the secret to this one well, and the app ID. Update Facebook. And now just finished. And then here client ID. The client ID is for app client. Here the client ID. Let's see. Look, if you return the HTTP localhost as a prefix and then the access token, ID token, token type, and just get the token as well and go into the game entry and then play. Oh, here, it link to the external UI. Run. Look on create external UI. Here, external UI. Facebook. Okay, here. Just click the blue button, whatever the language is. I know it's not English, so well, just click the blue button. Okay. Okay, look, it printed the uh, access token and ID token because it's go through the user pool, so it has you can get the user once you call the get user. Where's the get user node? So this one is success, and look, you can see the log is unable process fleet is failed here. So this one is go through, here is failed. So the second method, because you go you have used the user pro, so get user will be success, and you can get find the user in the user list. Look, Facebook, this one is the one I used to log in. Okay, that's all. Thank you for your watching.